basically you have to be born ready. I know it's always a mess. So I mean, so today, if I sum up all the things that weren't going exactly smooth, it will be a huge list already. You know what I mean?
Laura, thank you so much for your time today. First time in Buffalo.
Yes.
And as we know, on tour for rock and roll bands, everything always goes perfectly according to schedule. Nothing goes wrong.
No, yeah, yes.
All of a sudden the sound check had a few more people in the room than expected. These things happen. There was a bit of a miscoordination. How do you just deal with that? Because you're all like, you're not ready yet, but all of a sudden there's all this people. So
you basically have to be born ready. I know it's always a mess. So I mean, so today, if I sum up all the things that weren't going exactly smooth, it will be a huge list already. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to go with the flow, and we actually were supposed to start earlier, but the band before us came in late, and then the venue got changed a few days before. So I think maybe they also didn't knew that we were still maybe sound checking and then had a meet and greet. I don't know what went wrong, but people came in. I mean, for the people that came in, it was the right time, to be honest. But we couldn't really do anything about it, and we were still thinking we could maybe do the meet and greet with the sound check. So we do the sound check with the people, and then we have the signing session, the pictures. And now it was with other people in the room, basically.
It is what it is. These things happen. Now, before we go deeper into everything that's going on, obviously we have to ask, and I hope that by the time this video goes live, that everything's fine with Romana. But, Romana played the show. She was, seated. But how is she doing?
Yeah, she's doing better, like slowly getting better now every day, because she could go to emergency help a few days ago for her back. There's a little bit of if you know how all these, I forgot the English word for the bones in your back.
Herniated disc.
Yes, so there's a herniated disc. Oh yeah, discs, I guess then. So at L4 and 5, it was sticking out a bit, and her leg, because of that, is kind of sleeping, and it's a bit dangerous, and it hurts a lot. So she got medicines for it also.
Well, let's hope that she feels better soon. Yes. But she was still there. She was still rocking out with you guys. Even with all these things, and we were joking before that, to get to where we are now, it's a little bit of a Spinal Tap adventure in this venue.
Let's get it! No, this way. Straight rock and roll!
But, first show in Buffalo. Crowd reaction was great. Good crowd, good venue. Happy?
Yeah, happy. Yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
Awesome. Now, this venue, we actually know that over there are laundromats, which is not always a given on the road.
No.
This is a pretty good venue. How are you? You've done a few North American tours now. This is your third in 2 years, I think. Many European bands will say that, well, the buses tend to be better in North America, but the venues and most cases the lack of food and lack of showers and so on is usually not as good. What's your take now after exploring the States a little bit?
We had now indeed 3 tours. The first one was with the Iron Maidens. Those venues were slightly smaller most of the time. And the bigger the venue, because this is a pretty big venue, and it's indeed a Spinal Tap venue where you can lose yourself. Then they have it. And for us now at the moment, we were not really sure what to expect financially, so we were really careful, and we took a van, and we're staying in hotels. So we have a hotel now anyway. And last times we also took a hotel, so we can always shower in a hotel. That's the upside of having a van. Of course, you have to sit in the van like this. for
long
hours.
distance in the States, yeah, for sure.
But you always have a shower, so that's good. But the venues here until now are actually really good.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of showers and a lot of laundry places, so that's good. Yeah, so this tour is nice.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, you smell fantastic
Thank you
far,
so much.
No problem. You just did a run of headliner shows in Europe. I was at one of them in Belgium.
Yeah.
Now you're supporting KK's Priest, and LA Guns are playing on stage right now.
Yeah.
Do you see a different crowd? Do you see a different reaction to your set? Because, I mean, I am definitely not the oldest person in the room today. There's a lot of fans that, old Judas Priest fans, old LA Gun fans that are here checking you guys out for the first time, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you feel a difference?
Yeah, you see it because you see the people that already seen you before and they know what to do, they know a little bit when to join in, they probably know when I will say, let's do Hexenhammer together, stuff like that. So they probably know that. And then the people who never saw us before, they're like, and then at the end of the set, they try to join a bit. So it's always, it's always like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good though. Today was nice.
Yeah. You mentioned Hexenhammer, a song that both on YouTube and Spotify is definitely amongst your most popular songs. So you can easily track that now. Like how many times are people streaming them? Yeah. Personally, not my favorite Burning
For
Witches
me
song.
Neither. Ugh. But I have to do it every night.
So I mean, hey, just want to ask you, is there? Let's just say, not to kick it out of the set list, but if you had 5 more minutes, and there's a couple of hits, let's call them, that you also can't play in a shorter set today. But is there like an old or new underrated song that you guys don't really play that you would love to play?
I think it's kind of like, for me, maybe a small regret that we never made Black Magic a single, because I think it's a really nice ballad with, it's the typical love ballad. I just like it. Yeah, for me also, for example, Black Widow is awesome. It has so much energy. So that song for me is also sometimes, I would like to do it again.
Yeah.
But we also want to have the new songs on the set list, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, 2 albums in 3.5 years, 3 tours, a ton of music videos, a ton of festivals, and you're going to be busy again on the festival circuit. I think May 5th is your first one, Metal Open Air or Metal Power Open Air or something like that in Germany. It's busy for the Burning Witches, and it has been busy non-stop for a few years.
That's good,
Is that something that, are you somebody that would go mental if it wasn't busy, or does the team need to watch out for burnout?
Well, no, I think it's fine. I mean, to be honest, we couldn't do that much during COVID.
Right.
I mean, we wrote 2 albums during COVID. I mean, so we did a lot of
that.
And now we're indeed touring a bit more. So now we took it a bit slower with the album, right? So we still have to, start recording at least for real. So we wrote some songs, but we're not going as fast as we did before.
Okay.
So I guess we're taking it a little bit slower, but if we would, it's not like we're getting a burnout now, because I think we're fine actually.
Yeah.
But if it would be less, I'm always a person that would find other things to do. I think every one of us.
Right.
But then we would miss each other.
Right.
So we don't
Right. Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, not the last time you and I got this to talk, but maybe even a couple of years ago, you mentioned that you were looking forward to join a local theater group as well. But I don't think they've seen you a lot.
No, I tried, and then every time they announced they would have a performance, then I couldn't be there anyway in the end, so I quit again.
Yeah.
It was impossible. Yeah.
But we get to see you on a stage so often, so that's awesome. So, I mean, you said, we're keeping it slow with the next album. That also makes sense given the reception of The Dark Tower. Like, it's been doing really well. and people clearly want to see you on stages. So we're gonna see more of you this year. This is far from over. We're gonna see you on festivals and other shows. For the remainder of the year, with what you are allowed to tell me, what can we expect?
So we have a few European dates coming up, also with KK's Priest, so that's also really cool again. Yeah, we love to tour with them, so yeah, that's good. And we have a few festivals. Summer Breeze is in there. I think that's probably the one most people know of the list we have. So if you want to check all of them out, check Benson Town. That everything is there. And we hope to book some more tours at the end of the year.
All right. Well, we're going to see a lot of you. Laura, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. I'm standing between you, literally standing between you and the green room filled with, fun stuff for you to have a fun night. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
For watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.